Good evening. This is the future of humans in a world of automation. As you said, I'm Kendall Miller, COO at ReactiveOps. We help companies succeed in Kubernetes because it's messy technology and it's hard. So if you want help, look us up. Little known fact, we already live in a world, maybe not very little known, but we already live in a world of significant automation. If I come home from work, there's already something set my thermometer to the temperature that I like in my house. Now, that's hypothetical. I work from home. I don't have a personal life, so I never leave. But in theory, that's how that would work. And it gets colder at night, so I can sleep in a cave. There are fancier technologies out there, things that automate energy efficiency for us along the same lines. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Even things like our ice maker at home, right? In the refrigerator, I don't ever have to think about making ice. It does it for me. And we all know that that works out, most of the time, but not all of the time. Auto bill pay is a big thing. I haven't manually paid a check in a very, very long time. In fact, my recycling company does not accept auto bill pay, and so I am regularly delinquent. Even my DJ, I can say, hey, Google, play music my wife doesn't like, and it does it for me. I don't have to queue it up by myself. If I want to take a ride somewhere for work or for pleasure, I can pull out my phone, hit a couple of buttons, and an application takes care of getting a car to my house, telling it where I'm going and getting me to where I'm going. Now, unfortunately, right now, it's still a person that has to drive that car, but we all know that the future's coming where that's not the case. This is an accurate picture. I'm just laying down in the back seat. Automation is scary, and for people like you all in this room who are every day building automation, you have to sit around and kind of wonder sometimes, are we working ourselves out of jobs, right? And there's pictures like this, Amazon warehouses. If you haven't seen videos of these little machines going around everywhere, Amazon is out to destroy humanity, apparently. And they're very scary videos. I highly encourage you to watch them if you haven't seen them. There are worse pictures, such as Tesla factories, which they have removed the need for humans basically everywhere, except for the people who are fixing the robots on the floor of these car manufacturing facilities. So let me ask, when a company like Tesla sets out to automate, are they being evil or just capitalistic? Or really, are they just making our lives better? What if we all lose our jobs is really the question, right? And if you look at the news, there's a lot of interesting things in the news around automation and the future of automation. This is an article in Business Insider. It says it's a rare win for humans over robots in the battle for labor efficiency. Wall Street analysts have laid down a compelling argument that over-automation is to blame for problems at the billionaire Elon Musk's electric car company. That was in March of this year. But even Business Insider recognizes this is a rare win, right? It's not very often that humans win over automation. And if you read the rest of the news, in 10 years, we're all doomed. It's very clear. So I dug through a bunch more just to find some interesting articles on where we're going and what it's going to look like in the future. And this is one, it says, no matter what the official statistics say, we shall one day wake up to find 20 million or so unemployed in our midst and a full-blown crisis on our hands. Even worse, it gets darker. My feeling is that an energetic, skilled population deprived of its sense of usefulness would be an ideal setup for an American Hitler. Wow, like straight to the dark place, right? That's terrible. But this isn't from some random tabloid. This is from the New York Times. That said, this was written in 1965. People have been panicking about automation for a very long time. And the reality is we're in this cycle. We build complexity, and then we solve the complexity with automation. Well, that frees us up to go do what? Create new complexity. And let's look at this industry, right? Last time we had to sit down and work with servers, thank God the cloud providers have obscured that away, right? We click a button, we have an instance. We got to virtual machines. That freed us up. So we created complexity, Docker. And then we automated a bunch of things around that. So we created complexity, Kubernetes. There's a reason people pay ReactiveOps a lot of money to solve Kubernetes problems. It's still hard. It's getting easier and easier. It's going to keep getting easier, but don't worry, Istio is coming and other things, and we're going to make it lots worse. By freeing up our lives, we are freeing up our time, we are making our lives easier. And the truth is, there are some industries where people's jobs are really in danger, but the people least prone to losing their jobs to automation are the people writing the automation, you all. And you're gonna have to move further and further up the stack or sideways in the stack, but it's not going away. So keep calm and automate on.